Because I stayed up until morning again, I didn't get out of bed until 1 in the afternoon. And it's been a long time since I've done that, and I didn't feel too happy about that. But, I actually have felt rested today, and I'm feeling a lot better than I have in the last few days when I was running on too little sleep and not enough fresh food and all that stuff. Been eating a lot of fresh green food. It's been delicious and wonderful. But I had to go to the store today to get some almond milk. And while I was there, I just, on a whim, got some cookies. I don't know, it seems like with the relief from stress, I wouldn't feel a need to eat something like that. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't been eating enough over the last few days and my body's trying to catch up and just take in whatever it can. And I actually did eat before I went out, and I had guacamole, which is high in fat, and that should make me full and make me feel satisfied and keep me from craving fatty foods. But that's just not how it happened. I didn't get a huge box of cookies or anything like that. It was a small bag. So at least that's something. That's better than a huge quantity of food, but still, it wasn't something that I needed. I didn't need all of that sugar and flour and everything. I didn't need anything that was in those cookies. And I ate them all right away, of course. I ate most of them in the car on the way home as I was driving. And I know that is one of the worst habits as far as eating goes. Anytime you're distracted from what you're eating, you're going to eat more. And you're going to feel less satisfied even though you're eating more food because you're not paying attention. So I'm thinking about driving and I'm just sitting there putting cookies in my face. I mean, I did stop to think about that. And because I wasn't actually hungry, I wasn't just absolutely inhaling them desperately. I was taking smaller bites and, trying to pay attention to the flavor and trying to think about it and thinking, okay, do I actually like the taste of this? Because the thing I've run into so much is I'll think that I want a certain food, and then when I eat it, I'm like, I don't really like this. It's too sweet, or it's too salty, or it tastes like chemical additives. But with these, they were pretty good as far as packaged food goes and as far as processed things. But a little while after I ate them, I had a bit of a headache. It went away after a while, luckily. It didn't hang around, and it hasn't made me sick or anything. I wish I hadn't eaten them, but since I did that, and I've just been so hungry. I just can't seem to get enough food, and mostly I'm craving fresh things because I just haven't been getting enough of that. I just now finished off that big bowl of guacamole I'd made, and man, that's good. I love avocados. Look at me, I'm talking about it like I'm angry. I love avocados. I sound like I'm resentful, but no, I mean, I'm just very serious. I really love avocados. They are so good. And my body seems really happy with them. They don't don't give me any sort of adverse effects. They only make me feel good. All the time. So, well, there was the cookie mishap, but other than that, I've been doing great. Catching up on the rest, obviously, and catching up on the food, and trying to pull myself back into alignment. You know, a problem with my sleep schedule being crazy is that it does make me crave foods, and it can make my mood weird, and maybe that had a lot to do with it. Maybe it's just because I stayed up late and then I got up late, and my body was just off kilter, and I was just not quite right. And I ended up eating cookies, and then that made things even more not quite right, and I'm just going, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, most of my life I've lived every single day like that, so I'm pretty familiar with that cycle. Doing better tonight, though. I am okay. I'm okay. I think maybe I'm getting it together again, and I'm kind of sleepy, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna go to bed. It is late. Okay, yeah, it's later than I meant to stay up, but not as late as I went to bed last night, or morning, however you want to count it. And I have to get my sleep schedule straightened back out. I've got things to do, places to be.